I'm dying to know like what you think is an appropriate opening message on Grindr.
This isn't an opening line, but if a really hot guy with like a great body messages me, I think it's so, and this is probably also like a deflection or whatever, is when they're like, hey, how are you? I'm like, can I have your diet and workout plan, please?
Oh, yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
That's a compliment, but it's also like flirty.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What are you using?
I just send a whole pic.
yeah. Of course.
Which hole?
I actually get both in one shot.
Oh, yeah.
I'm very limber.
Some of this is bad. Some of this is bad. Some of this is bad. Some of this is bad.
To drag out whores. No. I'm doing kind of a manifestation thing right now where I just go like, money always comes.
Yes.
And let me tell you something, it literally always does. I will also say that I'm very happy that comedy has now paid my rent every month since February. Yeah.
Since you won the award?
No, I just won the award. It was happening before. Could you imagine?
Whoa.
Yeah,
you were living in squalor.
Oh, you should see my apartment. It's this size.
It's here. It's
this room. Yeah. Picture if there was a full kitchen and a bathroom.
Dylan, I feel like you're a checkings man. Like you put that $3,000 that you won
Right in the checking account.
right in the checking.
Versus savings?
No,
Yeah.
I keep it in my savings. I have a lot. No, a lot. I tell you, when you grow up poor and you have $6,000 in your savings account, and you're like, I have a lot of money. But
I don't have that much.
oh, amazing. Well, you don't know how much you have on your account.
I have no idea.
Colton.
no.
Colton's
I'm in a
more of a
conservatorship
with his husband.
Wait, do you have an allowance?
Yeah, but I don't know how much.
Do you have like a
it
Visa
is.
Bucks card?
He just
that
keeps
he puts
spending
limits
until his
on?
husband
I
messages him.
have a Southwest credit card.
Yeah.
But I get yelled at.
Ritzy.
I get yelled at a lot.
Wait, that's so fascinating.
Ask me everything.
And Jimmy's straight, even though he has an earring. Just want to clear that up.
Yeah, that's kind of
It's a real
appropriation.
problem. Yeah.
It's like when you guys paint your fingernails.
Yeah.
Are we doing the podcast right now?
We are.
Sometimes.
Whoa.
We'll delete all the stuff, the shit
that
you
was
talked.
stealth as fuck.
I'm glad you liked that.
I didn't say I liked it.
Okay. Okay.
Wait, we were talking about Colton having like spending problems.
Yeah.
No.
Well,
No,
it's all
I
Sheen.
don't. So my husband manages everything. I don't see my paychecks.
A true woman of the 50s.
We have,
But look at
I have a major in finance and economics. So like we can have a full on conversation about it.
We're not
but
going
I'm not
to.
an accountant. You know.
So you just disassociate when it comes to money?
Mm-hmm.
Sounds relaxing.
Yeah. I mean, right now we're trying to buy a house and sell.
He's
our
trying
house.
to buy a house, it sounds like.
Right, but it's like, what about my opinion?
He's more aesthetic based. You know, he's like
At
gorgeous.
halfway-
I went to his house. He has so many beautiful plants. He like really takes care of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do halfway through some of these conversations. I go like, okay, listen, I can't tell you the exact numbers, but I got a really good feeling about this.
I feel like your husband could be in like massive credit card debt.
I thought about that.
Like just
I
kind
thought
of keeping up the
because-
lifestyle. You're gonna get like evicted.
I actually thought about that because he manages all the credit cards and opens up the accounts for me, and I was like, he could possibly have
Oh my gosh.
several accounts.
Your credit score is like 102.
Yeah.
He actually has raised my credit score.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's that saying?
It's saying I shouldn't be allowed to touch my own things.
Yeah.
And this is why I
And
will
that's actually
never-
sexually my rule too.
You have a cage on right now.
Yes.
I don't like the cage.
The cage
The
kind
cage
of freaks
scares
me out.
me.
Is the cage in the street community?
No, men they don't
Oh, yeah,
cage
duh, they
anything.
would never.
They're busy raping. Honey, they need a cage.
Yeah. No, I think there's chastity belts for women I've seen.
Of course.
That's
Of course. Obviously.
But are
We
they
all put them on. We're like,
clubs? Do they go in? Or are they more just like
it's
a pad?
just a cover. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's more of a pad.
my only when I was growing up, when I first found out about chastity belts was from Scary Movie with Anna Faris, and then she like opened up her first one, she had a huge metal chastity diaper on, and I was like, "What is that?"
It was also in like a Robin Hood Men in Tights type movie.
Yes. No, that's exactly.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
With Dave Chappelle.
Yes, with Dave Chappelle.
Our good friend.
Oh, I bet. A regular on the show, Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, we're interviewing him right after you.
Does it take 3 hours
Yeah,
on the pod?
It's a lot, but they love it.
I don't think does he do podcasts?
No.
Probably
He's done
not.
Rogan.
No one's shocked.
I did not know that.
He actually had a podcast for a while.
What
Dave
was it
Chappelle.
called?
The Midnight Gospel.
Oh.
Yeah, it was like him and a couple DJs, and they just like, it was basically like a radio show, but it was a podcast.
At midnight? No.
I guess whenever you want.
Whenever you want to listen to
It's
it.
the way he does stand up now is like a podcast.
It is.
Where there's
Freeform.
it's just a bunch of
Stream of consciousness.
yeah. And just opinions.
And he's always smoking cigarettes too. So it's like he's on cocaine and he's on the patio.
Yeah.
But it's much slower than that.
Yes.
God, I cannot stand when a comic just stops. And I'm like, just say the thing. I don't like tension. I guess that's my personal problem.
Well, that's because we are afraid of silence. Because we are both on stage like psychos.
Ba, 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 ba,
What did I just say? Did I say something wildly offensive? Who knows? I already moved on.
Yeah.
That's the vibe I'm giving.
Totally. You see, I will say I'm slower than that, and it pays to be slow because obviously I'm burning the same amount of time you are, but with half the material.
No.
No.
We are also like, it's also material. It's like, honey, it's 50% fluff.
Yeah.
You got that peanut butter, honey.
Yeah. Sometimes I say gibberish, but I say buzzwords, and at the end of it, I look at them and they go like, I was like, it was gibberish.
So you're just confusing.
Yes.
I like that. Thank you.
Totally.
You are too.
Thank you.
Very confusing. Where are you from, LA?
No, from St. Louis, Missouri.
Wait, I don't know why I did that. I've only ever driven through.
Where's everyone from?
Massachusetts.
Jersey.
I'm an Army brat, but I went to high school in Colorado.
Just say
What
Colorado.
how long have you known
Okay.
you were gay? Were you gay since
Oh,
you were
wow.
little?
Whoa.
No. I went to hair school and then I came out.
Colton had sex with over 50 men. Oh,
Women.
I actually, that sounds low to me.
I meant women.
50 men.
50 women.
He said 3 abortions.
Women. 3 abortions, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Or there could be kids out there that you don't know about then.
Yeah. Do they have to come? Do they have to come to get pregnant?
No, there would be no children if women had to come in order to get pregnant.
Okay, good.
Wait, can I tell you? I have
Then,
a straight friend.
yes.
I have a straight friend who's now donating semen at the sperm bank
I feel like you have more
Donating?
than one.
for money.
You're,
Yeah.
you're supposed to get paid. Okay, yeah. If he's
Well,
donating, he must have bad jizz.
Yeah, they'll take it. Yeah, I go to Goodwill, drop off my old clothes, and then I just drop off the other load.
Drop
you know?
off
Well, when you said
load.
the kids out of nowhere, it really made me think about it because they gave them 2 options. They were like, we can let you do this for less money for longer periods of time. So you could do it for like 2 years here in America, and your kids will be like American if they get chosen. Or we can send all this jizz down to Australia.
You're kidding.
And you'll get paid more, but you can only do it for like 6 to 8 months. And he was like, send them to Australia. I was like,
That is
no,
crazy.
I was like, so you're going to, in like 18 years, that you're going to get calls from Australian children just being like,
With that trash accent.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
The
I
criminals.
Prison
wanna,
colony.
Yeah,
Australia.
criminals.
I want to
Yeah.
see the shipment order. All right, that's a large account.
That was
person.
incredible.
well, he is blonde and blue-eyed, so
Is that-
it's great.
Well, no, I know. I
I'm glad
thought
we're not
you were
protecting
protecting his cum.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Well, they're gonna need to find their father somehow. It's like I found my dad
I think
through a
it's so
podcast.
funny.
We just like a stud. Is he very or the
Yeah,
the
is
height
he a
weight?
stud?
I would say height, weight, stats. Give me your stats.
Yeah.
profile.
Yeah. Give us
ASL.
what you think his stats are.
He's probably 6'1".
Okay.
He actually recently, we both have been on, we have food issues he's also my neighbor, so we have food issues next to in our apartments. But he's actually gotten really slimmed down and looks great.
Did he go to
handsome guy.
college?
Food issues as you like eat as a
So I
thing.
used to be over 400 pounds.
Okay.
And he, also used to be fat, not that fat, but he has lost a bunch, and he looks great.
You've lost a bunch.
Yeah. But
Nice.
he has too.
Well, I don't know
Yeah.
if you congratulate that sort of thing, but
If you didn't, I'd kill myself. When I meet people from my hometown who haven't seen me in 7 years and I come home and they're like, how are
Hey.
you? I'm like, oh, hey, I don't know. I'm a different fucking person, you fucking peg, okay? What have you been sitting back here doing nothing, okay? Have you not seen my Instagram? It's crazy. It's crazy.
Look at me.
Say it. Say it. You would never, if you saw a really skinny guy and who got like actually got on like TRT, got ripped, no one would be like, don't mention it. It's like, I'm clearly doing something here.
Yeah.
Mention it.
I wonder what that is, though. It probably makes them feel insecure about themselves. Like, you've done this, like, massive thing, and they're just fucking still working at Hertz rental car.
No, that's for sure maybe the case because he's from a piece of shit town.
Oh,
but,
I'm from a beautiful town in Massachusetts.
Right.
Name piece of shit.
Yeah. But I think it's just, like, people don't, like, you don't talk about fat.
Yeah, that's fair.
You just don't say it. You don't acknowledge it.
Well, it's like by saying you look so good now, what they're also saying is you look like shit before.
Yeah.
And that's what they get nervous about.
Have you seen pictures? I did, okay? And everyone can be beautiful. That's just not how I wanted to look anymore.
Yeah.
And, or ever, but that was the situation we found ourselves in.
My mom, I was recently hanging out with her, and she goes, "Hey, Colton, are you okay? You look flat."
Oh, well, your mom loves to start drama.
Flat?
Like you're just kind of blah.
No! That's like a gay man takedown.
I know. I was trying to come up with a
similar
joke
to
about it,
blah.
but she's like, it sounds like a gay man talking about like I was singing. I was like, bitch, I wasn't singing.
She's like, your ankles look different. Did you do something?
I
Are you
always
okay?
think about.
I hate "Are you okay?" or like "How are you doing?"
It's condescending.
Yeah, like on Grindr, if you say "Hey, how are you?" I'm like, "I'm fine."
Horny.
Wait.
Yeah. I'm like,
are we all on Grindr?
I am.
No.
I'm dying to know like what you think is an appropriate opening message on Grindr.
It really depends.
Because you just said "How are you" is not.
not okay.
So then what do?
I don't know you.
Oh, okay. And you won't ever if you can't answer that
Exactly.
question.
I think, what are you doing?
Okay.
Jerking off my
What?
bed. Going
you
to the
got-
store hungry. That's what I'm doing.
You're hot, or some, variation on that.
Do they ever
Okay.
do pickup lines on Grindr?
No.
Yeah.
We're not like women. We don't really have to get. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Are you hot?
Or
Everyone's
something
kind of-
in your profile, like I just saw some guy who just posted like all of his photos were from a Virgin cruise and like from the different decks on it. And I
Amazing.
said, okay, you want a Virgin cruise? I feel like that's very appropriate.
Oh yes.
You
Okay,
know,
I agree.
I'll say to guys sometimes, this is my new one, is that if a guy has like, I love arm veins.
Vascular.
And
yeah.
Hand veins?
Like hands that go up
Any
the
of it,
arm.
yeah.
It's like
Hands.
and- oh
yeah.
God, please. And I'll message them and go, okay, arm veins.
Okay, vascular realness.
Yeah, I was like, what's going on there? Sometimes if a guy, this isn't an opening line, but if a really hot guy with like a great body messages me, I think it's so, and this is probably also like a deflection or whatever, it's when they're like, hey, how are you? I'm like, can I have your diet and workout plan, please?
Oh, yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
That's a compliment, but it's also like flirty.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What are you using?
I just send a whole pic.
yeah. Of course.
Which
Which
hole?
hole?
I actually get both in one shot.
Oh, yeah.
I'm very limber.
All three.
No, I just like have been noticing people are like, no one word messages or like stop being cringe or like you don't be weird.
On
I'm
their
like,
profile?
yeah, just like, and I like have gotten to the point where like I don't even know how to appease the
I'll tell you right
masses.
now, if
Those
you-
people, if they put no this, blah, 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 I'm like, okay, you're too much.
That's what I've gotten
Yeah.
to as well.
I was going to say that if you have a direction of how I'm supposed to message you
Yeah.
on the sex app,
Yeah.
It's out.
we're all set.
Totally.
We're not going to get along.
On any app, I hate, and this is so ironic, I don't like when people tell me all the things they don't like in life.
Yeah, it's all
I'm like,
negative.
yeah, I'm like, don't even bother if you blah, 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 can't stand blah, 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 blah. I'm like, what do you like?
Well, you
Yeah,
know what?
yeah.
I actually came up with a theory that I'm sure someone else has said, but I really believe this. I think when you're using Grindr, this is my own experience. When I'm using Grindr, what I've come to realize is I'm not looking for what I would maybe be attracted to in real life. What I'm looking for is my porn preferences.
Whoa.
And that's all I'm looking for. And it's like, because in real life, I'll meet guys that I'm like, oh, this isn't the porn I watch, but I'm like so attracted to him or his personality, what he's saying or whatever. But like when I'm on the apps, I'm like, it
piss
is
pig, piss pig, piss pig.
piss in my mouth on the human toilet. Yeah.
I get that too. Also, well, in real life will always be best because like in like 4 seconds if
Yeah.
you're interested in maybe swapping fluids with someone.
Yes.
And on an app it's just really hard to tell.
Have you ever gotten to the place and then left?
Yeah.
Like just like, oh, and how do you
I'm
do
not really feeling it.
That's
so
what you say?
my tactic is often with hookups to be like, well, if he's really hot, I'm like, yeah, I'm down. But like, if I'm not sure, I'll be like, I like to start with just like jerking off.
Same.
So really,
Yeah.
I also you laughed or you
I
exhaled
laughed
funny
because I just would be like, all right, well then how will I know if we're gonna go to this phase 2?
I think you know.
Yeah.
Are you not perceptive at all?
He's also like not fucking. He has a husband.
Oh, are you guys close?
Wait, what?
That's so brave.
I'm not fucking my husband?
No, you're not fucking.
other random.
You have a
strangers.
husband.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I do have a husband.
Me, on the other hand, I have a studio apartment called the Suck Shack. Okay.
yeah.
You've heard of Shake Shack? Stop by Suck Shack.
Yeah, he's definitely using the apps more like that.
But so you and your husband are not open.
We're open, and we're opening more because he's moving to Minneapolis. And I've been like
Okay.
encouraging him to go out and like get fucked.
Okay.
Colton is very traditional when it comes to sex, so he cannot be fucked by someone that he fucked. You know, so he's the girl, but he can be the man, but only with
If
someone.
they haven't been the girl for
Yes.
him.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's homophobia.
No,
Yeah.
and I'm scared.
Yeah.
Whoa, but you're the girl.
Ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am.
I wouldn't say I can't. I just say I usually don't.
Sure. You like roles.
Mm-hmm.
I actually was thinking about this a lot.
And role play.
That's amazing. I was thinking about this a lot, and I said to another gay friend, but I find that like masculinity is obviously such a, and this is not the kind of podcast where we're like masculinity, but it is such a loaded topic in the gay male community. But what I've realized is it's not a loaded topic with gender roles and stuff like that in lesbian communities. It is so okay to be like, I only like masked women, or
interesting.
or masked women being okay. Colton showing the body, but you look incredible. But or like women being like, I only date mask or I only date femme, and no one's. And obviously, because they don't have, you know, I'm now tripping over my words, but I'm like, yeah, in the gay male community,
But
we
we're
all
like, you
struggle.
can't say that.
Yeah, like if you see
That's
mask for mask, people are like,
exclusive
kill yourself.
Oh, yeah.
I don't say that, but
They mean it.
I do. I think it's because
Subtext.
yeah,
we were all bullied for not being masculine enough.
yeah.
Of course.
So then it's
Masculinity
just-
is the
it's-
thing. Like,
It's just sensitive.
of course, we're all attracted to like the jock, like the popular guy in high school that we wanted to be interested in us.
Yeah.
So now it's like we're all either playing that part or chime in anytime. No.
Like he's clearly theater.
Are you a theater boy?
Actually, everyone on my football team was required to be in the theater department.
I hate that for your school. You're like progressive school. That's like we're gonna make these football. It's like no, one or the other. It's
Yeah.
critical.
Roles. We're Colton in that way.
And by the way, I love the idea of being like, and the theater kids have to play football. It's like all these gay kids are like, please don't.
No. So many dead theater kids in my school.
I would be like killed in the field.
But yeah, the masculinity thing, it's a real, and I will go as far to say, I don't think it's very masculine for you to announce that you're masculine.
Agreed.
Right.
Be masculine. Be masculine. Let me tell you you're masculine.
Yeah. Let me be the son. And you can be
I don't
daddy.
have to.
Yes.
My dad doesn't have to tell me he's my dad. He's just
my dad. Yeah.
I'm also I'm not a daddy boy. I'm a sir boy.
I love sir.
Sir, do you guys like saying daddy or being told daddy?
I prefer to say sir, and I don't.
I choose father.
Stop.
And I'm still a nephew, you know. Look at my uncle.
Yeah,
Still 29, honey. Okay.
Do you ever hear Uncle Nephew play?
I do.
Well, Colton wants to have sex with his actual uncle.
Okay, that's actually
nothing wrong with that,
That's not
though.
violating any natural laws.
I'm not saying I would.
Hey, you are. You said
Okay.
on stage.
Okay, well, not everything I say
Wait,
on
and
stage.
what's the rule? Him fucking you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you saw my uncle, you know.
Yeah. And
No
actually,
one wants your uncle's hole. Okay? Give me that uncle hole. No. Nephew hole, huge in our community.
Uncle hole. The outskirts.
Yeah. No, I am definitely, I think that they're hot, but I don't think I'm sexually attracted.
It's okay. Don't. Who are you lying for? You're in a safe
His dad's
space.
getting mad because he keeps saying it on the podcast.
It's your dad's brother.
Yeah.
Maybe your
Yeah.
dad's jealous.
No, he has
Should you say
he
something
has
nice about your
3 of
dad?
them. He has 3 of them, so he keeps going like, which one is it?
Is it like? Could I tell if you show me the 3 brothers?
They're all.
Yeah,
Fuckable?
That's the gag. All of them.
It's more of a which one would do it.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'd
But
click on that video though.
Which one?
3 uncles tag Colton.
Oh yeah, 3 uncles and Colton. So
It's like 3 men and a baby.
Yeah, God, I love
Colton
that.
Dowling and friends. Colton Dowling and his uncles.
I love like a sitcom porn. You know?
That'd be great.
You're in it more for the gag though,
Huh?
porn wise.
I don't
feel
like
like you
pranks.
Okay.
Wait, you what?
I feel like
you
you
think
like
I like
the story.
Oh, you
Oh,
like
the-
story porn?
but yes, but not like I don't watch the scenes.
Okay.
I'm more just like I need to know who's who.
Yeah.
Like
Wait.
like I can't just be watching Rick and Larry fuck. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Wait, so
I
you're
need
saying
to
you
have,
don't need
like-
any build up? Or you,
No, it
you
sounds
just
like
need
you
to know
need
the
some-
rules?
I don't need any build up. I just need a title.
Wait, so does it freak you out then when guys flip in the middle of the scene?
I go, whoa, 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 whoa.
Don't come to that.
Yeah, well, this is over. I do go like, come on, what are you doing?
So wait, but your verse.
Yeah.
See, white men with their double standards.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm definitely a problem, for sure. I just haven't figured out how to fix it.
Can I ask you a quick question?
know?
Does this look bad? I just realized I was wearing my actual job's merch.
No, you got way masker just now.
But that's not the goal, but they are attacking me online for that right now.
They said he's
Who?
too
Your work?
The queers.
Oh, fuck the queers. I'll be the first one on to go on the record to say fuck the queers,
That's
which
what
is
I-
my camera.
I said, literally the joke is that I just called them annoying, and then there's queer people that are like, all of my trans friends are dead. I'm like, okay, well, let's calm down a little
Okay,
bit
shouldn't
here.
you be at a funeral?
You got to get out of the comments. Get back to the
I know.
funeral.
This is why we as like I'm gonna say liberal people will never have the upper hand.
Yeah.
Because we attack from within.
Yeah.
Like you are not. I can guarantee you. I've known you for 20 minutes. You're not the problem in the community.
Yeah, I'm uneducated.
Okay.
But yeah.
Yeah, obviously you're uneducated, but you're not the problem.
All right, now do me.
It'd be too mean.
No.
No,
So I'm a problem in the community?
no, I'm just saying like neither one of you, none of us are like actually breaking the community down. It's the fact that we're within our community breaking each other down.
Agreed.
Like they're trying to ban drag shows, and you're coming after this faggot
Yeah,
about his silly jokes.
I just want to have a good body.
Let him have that.
Is it illegal?
I just want a
No,
super
are you-
masculine man.
I say all the time, I'm like, I believe everyone should have whatever surgeries they want to have, as I'm gonna have the surgeries that I want to have.
I don't know. I get really bummed out when I see queer people come for queer people.
Well, it's because it's the only thing. It's like, I hate to say it, but it's like so many people. I really feel like if you're online kind of attacking, like, it's like, dude, you're fucking jealous. You're not making anything.
Yeah.
And that's all it is. You know what I mean? Or if you are making, it's like you have literally so little oppression in your life that you're now policing what other people are saying about not even you. You know, it's like, you're so lucky and privileged that you have the time to comment. If I don't like a video, I swipe up. It's
Yeah.
crazy. You know what I mean?
It's also going to ruin your algorithm, you fucking moron.
I love
that's
by
what's crazy to me.
engaging.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the metaphor that I came up with about that guy that was attacking.
Oh, yeah.
You and then
He was,
me.
he was, I was fighting with him.
And
I'll
then
fight.
us.
I'll fight out. I'll say this right now. I'll fight. And I will say something I was not expecting was that, and this is not something I'm proud of, but then like the queers were coming for me, and then all of these conservative people were like, I'm incredibly conservative and I love him. No. Someone was like, I love him. Trump 2024. I literally go, well, I wasn't saying that.
Oh my god! Wait, what was the joke? Now that I've
literally
defended
was
you,
the difference.
Yeah.
It's not. It's like it's so simple. It was like I'm gay, not queer. If you don't know the difference, gay is when you're attracted to the same gender, and then queer is.
Oh, you're annoying about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually did see that.
Yeah.
And I hated it.
Yeah.
No,
Well, you
No,
didn't
just like-
comment.
but I see it. I'm just like, yeah, okay, I get what he's saying,
It's just a
and they're
joke.
confirming it.
By being annoying in the comments.
Yeah.
I will say, and this is like unsolicited advice, try to give as little of your time and energy to responding to people
Yeah.
as humanly possible.
I just go like sending love. I hope you find happiness and joy.
Or get hit by a bus.
Or get hit
whichever
by a
happens
bus.
first.
Regina George cunt. Okay. It's giving Regina George. I'm about to run you over.
Oh.
So the metaphor was.
Sorry, Colton.
I thought it was really good.
Okay, let's
But
hear it.
it also uses the word pig, so I thought you might enjoy it.
I love the word peg, yeah.
I feel like this person who was attacking you was on private and like just not a person in the industry at all. I feel like he's like, you're cooking, and then a hungry pig comes in and he's mad that he's eating slop. It's like, well, you can't cook, pig, so just eat the fucking slop.
That's really
You know?
good.
That is
He
great.
was like,
See,
either
at
learn
first
to-
you were nervous. I saw
I was
your face.
so
You were
nervous.
scared.
This is
Yeah.
going to be a long trip to the store.
No, it's short. It's just this pig who can't cook.
He's like, bitch, eat your slop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or grow some thumbs and cook.
Yeah,
You pig
love it.
bitch.
I will say, yeah, what is your algorithm like?
What it shows me.
Yeah.
Like on my Instagram, no matter how many times I tell it, like, I'm not interested in this, I'm not interested in this, it always clicks back over to, like, hot shirtless guys.
Yeah.
Well, then, listen, they're like, listen, we're not stupid.
We know.
Yeah.
We know.
Yeah.
But TikTok, my TikTok algorithm is a lot of, like, manifestation,
Yeah.
a lot of self-help,
And
a
how
lot
do
of...
you curate that? Because mine is all
like
like
the right thing.
Middle
Yeah.
Eastern's dancing.
Interesting. In, like, a sexual way?
No, like wedding parties. And they're just like, what?
I don't know how you got there, but if you're happy there, you should stay.
Are you
I
happy
just,
there?
well, I like a little taste of that, but they were like, no, this is your whole
This is your whole life now.
personality. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you just need to search things and like or comment, and it'll start giving you more of that.
Okay.
Like when I first started TikTok, it was all 24-year-old bisexuals flinging their ding dong in basketball
Yeah.
shorts.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know if that world still exists on TikTok, but when I first started TikTok, that's what I thought TikTok was for.
Yeah.
And is it?
And
It
now-
could still. I think that's.
I
still
hope
there.
so. I
Well,
hope
now-
the ding dongs are doing great out there.
They're flipping,
Now my
they're
whole
flopping.
mine was the exact same way. It was like guys in gray sweatpants, and now it's like literally a mix of two different things, which is like Phoebe Bridger songs happening, and then and like scroll up, and it's like, a scene from the TV show Normal People, and that's all I had. It's just blah 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 blah. You'll never get sick of it. I'll tell you that.
That's so bad. And Taylor Swift's a big part of mine.
Mine as well.
Yeah.
What's she doing on there?
Everything.
Are you
Saving
do you-
the world?
Yeah, I think she's incredible.
Thank you.
No,
we would have.
Colton-
This would have taken a hard
No, and
left turn.
I'm actually.
Yeah,
almost
it sounds like-
I want to say two things about Taylor Swift. One, I truly believe that she was bisexual in a relationship with Carly Kloss, and I actually won't be, taken
Carly
down for
Kloss
that.
went to my high school. Go on.
That's whoa. Okay, did you at the same time?
No.
Oh, okay. Because you're
I'm-
violently young.
Oh no, I'm violently old.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
And then I
how
also
old is she?
believe that she's gonna marry Travis Kelce.
Oh, I think so too.
I am 100%.
They just bought a house together.
What?
What?
No, but you know who did buy a house together? John Mayer and Andy Cohen. Who
Don't go saying things that aren't true because Swifties will literally.
No. I saw the house. It's beautiful.
No, he's like misinformed.
No, they bought a house in Kansas City to get more privacy.
I mean,
Oh, that's hot. That
Yeah.
is one of the hottest things I've ever heard in my life.
I'm sure he's pounding her out, and I hope so. She
She
needs
could
it.
also be pegging him.
That would be hot.
No.
He's so
Travis,
Listen.
they don't flip flop in that.
Oh,
hot. Yeah, she's very
over
traditional.
my dead, gay,
I don't-
homophobic body.
Yeah.
Are they flipping?
Travis, if you need that, you get it from somewhere else, like a normal couple.
Taylor Swift was just like, I listened to her music nonstop.
Same.
What's
What's your favorite album?
I fell in love with her for 1989.
Yeah.
So
Are you
that's
so excited.
That's when I jumped on. Yeah, for the.
Yeah.
Release.
It's coming out like in a couple days.
I think so.
Yeah.
Is that Love
You don't-
Story?
No.
Oh, Jesus.
I love that
No.
album.
That's
That was a great
fabulous
one.
album.
But Midnight's is up there now.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the most recent one. But anyway, we don't have to talk about Taylor Swift. I just love her a lot.
I love her,
Have
too.
you seen the movie yet?
So I am a little pissed at her. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you this, Taylor. Not happy about this. I'm an AMC movie A-lister.
Same.
And I cannot believe that you fucking bitch are gonna make me pay the $20. And it is insane that I cannot use my AMC movie pass to see your fucking movie, bitch. Okay? I support you. I love you. Couldn't afford the Eras tickets, cunt. Okay? But I'll tell you right now, I will go see the movie.
Of
I
course.
was mad that day, so I said no.
Listen,
She
you
made
need,
$1 billion on tour.
you need to reframe this.
Okay, tell me.
As she saved the movie industry,
Yeah.
which we
You're right.
benefit with the A-list from.
Yeah.
She also is giving you the Eras concert for $20 instead of the $500 that
Sorry,
you.
Taylor.
I saw it twice and it was the best
The movie?
7
In
hours
theater?
of my life. No, the concert.
I might go tonight.
Live?
Yep.
Damn.
Wait, so you paid $1,000?
No, so I went the opening night, the first night in Glendale, Arizona, because my friend had gone through a wicked breakup, and he was like, "I did something dumb. I bought 2 tickets to Taylor Swift. Will you go with me?" And I was like, "Of course I'll be there for you."
Yeah.
So his depression got me Taylor Swift tickets.
Yeah.
Love that.
Did that. I paid for the hotel in Arizona, but then the next time was in LA on like night 3. I put it out to my girlfriend, and she literally got us tickets like the next day.
In LA? Is this the one that Carly Kloss was at?
I don't know.
Amazing.
Yeah.
If you don't know, there's like so much. Taylor Swift is like a genius. Like if you look into like all of the way she like, I mean, it's almost like psychotic the way her fans are, in the sense that like they're like going through and she leaves all these crazy Easter eggs and like secrets, and then she never confirms or denies them, but it's like they're everywhere.
But then also Swifties build stories
Yeah.
too, and there's a lot of speculation, but it's just genius.
It
She's
is.
boosted our economy, saved the film industry. She gave her tour staff like all these raises and
I
stuff.
know she had them like a bill.
She saved the industry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were they going to not be okay?
Who?
Yeah.
The film industry?
theater?
I think so. They probably would have survived, but I think if she boosted the U.S. economy, she definitely helped out AMC theaters.
Oh, someone has to, because those 17-year-olds working there have a bad fucking attitude. I'll tell you that right now. Because I'll tell you that, maybe pay them more, because every time I go there, I'm like, why is the fucking floor sticky and popcorn's everywhere? Can we? There's 17
And there's
of
one
you
person
here.
slowly, no urgency.
Yeah.
No. I went to one, and a security guard was walking out, and he had a fucking gun on him. I was like, they have, yeah. I go, how old are you? He was like 19. I was like, they gave you a gun? He was like, I was like, why? And he like looked at me, and he was like, people shoot up theaters. And I was like, oh, I forgot.
This is also Texas. I mean,
yeah.
Also,
you might not get one in New
only
York.
in Colorado do they do that.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
That's true.
If he was better looking, it would have been hot.
I went to like a clothing store recently and the guy had like a gun on him. I was like, really? Is this where we're headed?
Buy it.
Yeah. There's a gun security guard at Voodoo Donuts.
I hate Voodoo Donuts.
It's very overhyped.
It's for
Yeah.
pigs.
I just think that
Big
the
bitch.
cereal on all the stuff that they put on there
silly.
stale.
Just work on the donut. Like make a good donut. Make a good donut challenge.
Well, it's from Portland, so it's never going to be good.
Oh.
That's the problem. People would wait out with their little pink boxes.
What is
for
your
hours.
least favorite thing about Portland?
I've never thought about that.
Oh, really?
I just went recently. They have the country's smallest park. It's like a foot by a foot. So it's hard to cruise in.
What makes it a park?
I don't know. A bush.
Okay.
I was looking up facts about it because I was in it, and they have the second tallest bronze statue, second to the Statue of Liberty.
Whoa.
Statue of Liberty, 300 feet. Their statue, 30.
I will say, I mean, yeah, I lived there for 4 years, so I was like, yeah, I left bitter and angry.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, you said because you called them ugly,
Yes.
and you said you made what was the joke?
Yeah. What was the
I don't
joke,
like when you asked
Dylan?
that. You know?
It was funny. I just forgot
know you,
what
I
the-
know you told it like 10 minutes ago, but what
was the
the
joke?
Was it a
like
joke?
you guys
Did
made
it-
me. Oh, it was the queer gay thing. I'm so sorry.
No, I don't care.
It was part of the build up.
Yeah. It was just part of that. Yeah, I lived there for 4 years. I guess I just didn't realize, like, I left my small town in Massachusetts. I'm from a town of like 5,000 people.
Whoa.
And I went to Portland because I heard there were gay people there.
Yeah.
And it actually was just lesbians. And so that was a huge problem. And I lived there for 4 years being like, what is, like, things are just not working out the way. And then I moved to Austin and I was like, oh my God.
This is great.
I was like, I love it. All the comedians are so funny
Conservative
here.
gay people.
I was like, finally, I can move with my people, my log cabin girls. Get your axes. The logs are here. Okay. No. Where are you from?
St. Louis,
St.
Missouri.
Louis, Missouri.
Yeah.
That's
You
a
did
city.
this twice
I
now.
know. L.A.
You
live
gasped.
in LA
I live in
now?
LA, West Hollywood, California.
Whoa. What's that
Very
like?
gay. Very gay.
Yeah.
You know what's so funny? I love LA, but so many people don't. And they feel very comfortable shitting on it 24/7.
Yeah.
And it gives very like jealous vibes. I don't know how else to put it.
But I feel like that's how I feel like LA's fine.
Okay.
And I feel like everybody in LA is like, okay, you just wish you lived here.
Well, no, a lot of people in LA hate it too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what's the jealous vibes coming?
I think people don't like LA if it's not working for them.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's
That's
so
fair.
beautiful that it's like if you're miserable, like if you're from the East Coast, you're probably a miserable person. Yeah, and I am. I'm from Massachusetts, and I have to work very hard every day to not be miserable.
Nice.
Just it's like a mindset.
Are you
It's,
medicated?
No, I do all the work myself, but I.
It sounds like it's working great.
It is. Thank you so much. I don't have a problem with California, but I find that if you're like the whole West Coast is just lazy, boring.
Wow.
It's like a full vibe that it's just not me.
It's slower pace for sure. I do think it's interesting because we do like 1 to 2 things per day. And I feel like people in New York have like their backpack on in the morning. They don't get back until like midnight. They've gone like grocery shopping and all these other things. Like, I don't understand how we're just as successful as New York is. It almost feels like you guys like manufactured adversity.
Yeah, but what you just said is kind of like when Canada is like, we're just as good
I'm
as
not from New
America.
York.
Canada might be better.
See, that's sick. That's sick. New York City is like arguably the greatest city in the world. No one's saying LA is the greatest city in the world. So is it the most successful? I don't know why I'm shitting on it. I'm so happy you live there if you love it.
No, me too. And I actually don't want anyone else to move there, so I don't know why I'm trying to like speak for it.
We should start doing that with Austin. No one else needs to move here.
I always tell people, why are you gonna move here?
Yeah.
I will say everyone I've spoken to that lives here loves it.
Yeah.
They like Uber drivers, people on the street.
I was only supposed to live here for 4 weeks. I was just like hanging out. I just got my knee operated on, and I've been here for 7 years.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Were you married at the time?
No.
You got married here
Yeah.
to a Texas man.
To a Louisiana swamp
Where
boy.
were you before the 4 weeks?
Colorado.
Okay.
And then before that, San Diego.
Oh, are you from San Diego?
No.
Oh, you're Army brat.
Yeah. I went to university at Chapman in Orange County.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
Chapman. Good film school.
Good finance school, too.
I bet. Cut to the credit card bill.
Who knows? do the math. I'm fine.
Austin's great, though.
Yeah, it's nice.
And I feel like a lot of people from LA moved here
Yes, they
during
are
the
here.
pandemic.
The last time you were here, South by what?
Moon Tower.
Moon Tower.
Performed right here at Creek in the Cave.
Right here. Creek in the Cave.
Did you grow up rich?
No, poor.
How poor?
Pretty poor. Food stamps.
Nice.
Cheap lunch at school.
Yep.
But I always paid full because I didn't want anyone to know. It was such a mindfuck. Like field trips was like, it was like,
Where
I
would
was
you
like,
get the money?
I'd find it.
The couch.
Yeah.
I
mean,
you were stealing
but I
money
was
to
also-
get full price pizza.
I was also like, I was fully like mowing lawns as soon as I could mow. I was like, I got my worker's permit as soon as, like, I think you get it like 14 and a half or 15 or whatever. I did that. Like, I knew if I wanted stuff, I had to like fucking get into high gear and make it happen.
Same.
That sounds pretty industrious. Sounds like a New York attitude.
Totally. But now I'm just like enjoying the luxuries of LA with my New York attitude.
I love that.
And that's the best way you can do it.
I think so too.
Yeah.
It's just like, I think LA, now we're back on LA. LA's just a great place to struggle. Like, you can afford an apartment there. It may not be in the best neighborhood that you want, but like, it's always springtime. Like, it's just like, it's good vibes. It's hard to be depressed there.
Yeah. I think I just watch The Hills too much.
Totally.
And so I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, well, I'm not like Lauren Conrad going to Ladue. So what would I do there?
Yeah.
That is literally the only option. So.
I think that is hard for me in LA too, is like there is the other class right next to you. So like you just see the things that you don't have so often.
Isn't that social media though?
Yeah.
Not on my dancing. I'm better than all those dancing motherfuckers. Feel rich. They're dancing in barns.
I think everything is also more difficult in New York. Like, let's say you just want to go
Everything.
get some milk. You
Everything.
have to get on the subway, go outside. It's fucking cold. You have to walk everywhere. There's people yelling at you as you walk.
Totally.
Whereas in LA, you're at least in the car. You know what I
Maybe
mean?
there's something attractive about people in New York because it's like, you have to do so fucking much to live here. And
Also, I will say,
Yeah.
the hottest guys do not live in LA. Yes,
No.
there are lots of hot guys, but there's nothing like being on a New York subway and seeing a man sitting across from you in a suit or maybe just like a workout, whatever. Not in the industry, just a hot man living his life. Like, you don't get that in LA.
I also think maybe the vibe is, I can't believe that we're a gay podcast doing New York versus LA. I want to like
We're the first.
That's so sick. That's so sick. But I don't know. I feel like Austin, I did think about this the other day. I feel like Austin right now is like, I don't think anyone who moved here has read a book in 2 years. Like, honest to God, like people feel like it's getting dumber here. I don't know how it was beforehand, but I don't think people are reading. Yeah, okay, yeah. I don't think people are reading here.
What was the last book
like
you
New York
read?
is a good reading town. I feel like you'd see a hot guy reading like poetry.
Because you can read on the subway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't read in your car.
I can.
You can do book on audio.
Yeah.
Audiobook.
That's not reading.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
I do it,
But-
but I also agree. But I audiobook a lot.
There's just no chance I'd pay attention if I was listening to a book. I don't
like
think.
jerking off.
Yeah. In the car on the 405.
Have you ever jerked off while driving?
Yes.
Yes.
Not while driving. Sorry, that's my truth.
Okay.
In the car, you mean?
I've like not been like. I don't even know.
Wait,
Is that how you drive?
Why are you jerking all
Sorry.
over the road?
I was going down a really windy path. No, I actually think car stuff, for the most part, should be left in like teenage years.
I agree.
Where it was
You've
happening
never
out
been
of
on a road trip?
necessity. What?
You never been on a road trip?
Yeah, not with like a guy that I'm.
No,
fucking.
it's solo.
Oh, jerking off while no, not while I'm driving. No.
Why? It's not dangerous.
Well, where do you come? You're just gonna come all over yourself?
What a great question. Where do you come?
No, are you asking me?
Is that inappropriate?
While driving?
Put a
No,
condom
in
on.
life.
In life.
I
I come everywhere, hun.
Well, because I met a straight man the other day. Straight, but he told me he comes every single time he comes. He walks over to the toilet and he comes in the toilet.
Yeah, it's a crazy thing to
That's-
do.
That's crazy.
I go just like because he was explaining to me like.
Okay, we
that's
bring
how
up Zach
not
Black
gay-
way too much.
Bleep his name. Yeah.
Do we have to?
No. He loves it.
A guy sent me a sexy video, like a jerk off vid, and it was clearly he was like on break at work and in the bathroom, but he's like, great dick. Jerky. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna come in you. And then he like waddled over to the toilet and like came in the toilet. So I was like, wait, were you talking to me or the toilet
that's
in the
so
video?
funny. Yeah.
I hate whispering.
I hate whispering too.
Inappropriate whisper is fine.
No,
ASMR
it's just
Like, great.
it hurt. Wait, it also sounded a little bit like the snake talking to Harry Potter.
Okay, that was all me. That was not him. but-
Okay, just I'm going to come.
Wait, where's everyone's favorite place to come?
Down the throat. No, sorry. I'm sorry to say that.
I was gonna say I was gonna quote Boat Trip and say in a woman.
Yeah.
I would say in a mouth. Like, I like a guy who likes to swallow.
Yeah. Who doesn't?
Like to swallow?
Yeah, but I will say this is my own issues. But sometimes when you are sexting with someone, they're like, "I'm gonna fucking come down your throat." I'm like, "Okay, well, when were you tested?" Like that's a crazy thing to just say.
Yeah.
That lives in like the sexting
I
world.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where like you can't hold me to that. That does not hold up in a court of law.
For sure, but sometimes when you're down there, once you're like, "Shit, I did say."
I did say, yummy, daddy.
Like, I did promise. But if I'm jerking off, I'm a big proponent of just coming on myself.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I definitely come into like probably like a rag or like a thing. 'Cause I
Rag?
don't want to like clean it up.
I
Yeah,
know.
I'm a sinker.
In the sink
That's
Yeah.
sick.
where people
Colton.
brush their teeth.
Just
Honey,
me.
it's going down your throat anyways.
People.
Yeah,
people.
right.
People better not be brushing their teeth in the bathroom. But I don't know you.
Wait, but also, how tall are you? Like, I think I'd have to like be on my
I'm
tiptoes.
just 6 foot, just a regular old,
just a
regular old man.
tiny Southern Belle.
Just no, I found I was leant up to the counter to brush my teeth one day. I was like, I could easily do this.
Oh, and then you started and you couldn't stop.
And now it's just like the easiest place to go.
It's also because you jerk off to your own reflection.
No. It's actually I actually realized that the other day. I looked up and I was like, "Whoa!"
What are you doing in here?
I was like, "You are Colton. You need help."
It also though could be how your dick is if there's any curves.
Okay.
Because mine does curve up a bit. We got a little bit of a hook. So I feel like if I'm like this, it's like, well, listen, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Like, cup it? You know what I mean?
Totally.
Like, if yours is straight, it's like, we'll go in the sink. And if it swoops down, you do it in the toilet.
We
It's
solved
science.
it.
Science.
It's just
Also, why are
too-
you taking yourself out of the moment so much? You have to get up and run into another room. You're not in it, you know? I want to
So
be.
you come on yourself.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll take a shower, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Maybe
just seems like a lot
maybe
of
if I
work.
know I'm about to take a shower, I would come on
Yeah.
myself.
But will you come in right before you run out the door?
No, I have a
Sometimes.
thing next to me, and I'm just like into it.
No, but I'm saying like what time of the day? Like
Oh.
you don't have a 2:00 meeting. It's 1:45. You're like, well, I got 15 minutes.
Yeah, no, I guess it doesn't matter what time.
You do.
Yeah. I've been running out the door and go, like, don't, because I'd hate to have to go like do the whole day without doing that.
Full balls.
Yeah, just, I don't know. I get anxious, and so I'm like, it's just like,
It's a stress reliever.
yeah, it's just like it's like a Wellbutrin throughout the day. I also take Wellbutrin.
Same, girl.
Yeah. What's your biggest failure?
This podcast.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, we're just
Biggest failure?
Mm-hmm.
Is this something you ask everyone or
just you.
just me?
No, I think we try to ask it sometimes.
Does everyone know off the top of their head what this is the
No,
problem with
no
being in
one-
manifesting TikTok
Yeah.
and like I journal and I only feed myself positive affirmations and loops.
Failure. Everything's a lesson.
So like if something didn't work out to my benefit, I like just let it go.
Yeah. Are you
So-
are you claiming tarot readers on TikTok?
No, I actually when I this if you found this, it's for you. I'm like,
I-
bitch, no, it's
I
not.
know, I
500
know.
other thousand people also found it.
But
No,
you ever find the ones that no one's seen yet? There's just a couple.
no.
Oh, so
See, if something doesn't have a high engagement, I flip immediately.
but it has. You have to help. You know what I mean? Not everything.
I don't have to help anyone.
I love this.
Wait, what's your biggest failure?
Probably getting addicted to cocaine.
Are you not addicted anymore?
Oh, no, I don't know. There's a lot of like different verbiage to the like always an addict, but I don't do it anymore.
You don't do
I haven't
coke
done it
anymore.
in 2 years.
But you don't use a program either. Okay, I could see that. I'm sober 7 years, and I guess the failure would be my 20s, living as like a
a whole
drunk
decade
and
is my.
I mean, it was a blur, you know.
Yeah.
So I don't really have anything to show for anything that happened in my 20s.
Mm-hmm. I was just realizing. So, I definitely have some sort of ADHD for sure.
Yeah.
But I was hanging out with my sister's kid and my dad, and every time this kid had any problem, my dad would be like, "What? Oh, look over here! Look over here! Oh, what's over here?" I was like, maybe I don't have ADD. Maybe my dad would just like programmed me to be like, if you have any problem, just think of something different.
That was a good coping mechanism though. Growing up, where you're like, just think of something different.
Sure.
And then you just kind of push everything down.
Totally.
For sure.
Yeah.
Is it you still doing that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Still might be doing that.
Well, it's crazy though because like our mind, I truly do believe that your brain creates your reality.
Yeah.
So like whatever you want to focus on, you will go towards and you'll attract more of.
Yeah.
So like if you're always thinking about the L's.
I literally don't think about the L's whatsoever. I'm like, it's like I haven't drank in it'll be 2 years at the end of the year.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but it's like one of those things where it's like now it's like, listen, I don't know what to tell you. Like we're working hard. Good things are happening. I wish we could stop what was happening. We unfortunately can't. We're on a huge, the best things in the world are happening.
Yeah.
And anything that I've done in the past, well, if you're mad at me, I hope you bring it up. And if you don't, say la vie and die to the grave with your anger. But
Yeah.
there we go.
Yeah.
And there's no time for negativity.
Totally.
Even bad times, it's like it always changes.
totally. Remove
Yeah.
yourself. Yeah.
Yeah. I have been trying to like, I'm going through like, my conservator is moving right now. So
Yeah.
I go like, for this next month, like you're not supposed to be happy, and that's fine. Yeah.
You're not supposed to be happy?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's good too to like not have any expectations over how something's going to go, but like anticipate that like, well, I kind of always anticipate that life is pain. So like any day I'm not in pain, whether it be emotional, physical, or spiritual, I'm really happy.
Okay.
But then like in the back of my mind, I'm like, yeah, when something gnarly happens, I'm like, fucking yeah, man, this is exactly what happens.
Yeah. I guess I'm just waiting for December. It's
Oh,
going like,
sure.
in December, all the other bullshit logistics will be taken care of, and then I can consider being happy.
Does the conservative come back in December?
No, that's when he officially moves.
Oh.
So like we're just like dealing with all the like selling and going through closets and being like, should we wear this dress again? Like, do you want these heels? And,
Oh,
like, I don't think we're gonna be doing any costuming up in Minneapolis.
Oh,
Totally.
it's the end of an era.
Yeah.
Oh, you're moving to Minneapolis?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'd kill him.
Oh, are you guys besties?
You know, like Trixie and Katya, like really just they love each other, but they just work together.
Yes.
It's that I see him every day, but it's always work.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I do love him.
I think that's good.
Yeah, personally, sometimes we go to the pool.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know, I don't know. Like, he likes to do breakfast. I don't.
I like to go for walks.
Okay.
I don't.
I smoke cigarettes.
Okay.
I'm having a fun
No
time.
vape, huh?
I was addicted to the vape and the cigarettes for a little bit.
Like interchangeably?
Smoking,
Interesting.
Smoking outside, vaping inside. It was bad. And then I got COVID last month. And
Congrats.
Thank you. And I was like, you have to quit vaping. And so I quit vaping. And now just cigarettes.
Okay.
I've never been happier.
Okay. Do you plan to quit smoking cigarettes?
I do. And so that's been my new plan. But I've been smoking for a long time. That's just, listen, we made our bed.
Yeah.
We're
gonna smoke
but
in it.
back to what you were saying is sometimes it's like on bad days you just have to realize like my fake teeth fell out the other day, and you see
Are they connected?
Yeah, it's a bridge.
Okay.
And it popped out while using the water flosser, and it had been loose, like a little loose for probably 5 months.
Wow.
And I was like, in my fearful day was that it would fall out, and it fell out, and I will say like immediately I was like, today's just the day they were meant to fall out, and like you'll get it fixed.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? Like it's like sometimes bad things happen, and it's like, oh, I didn't know today was the day that my teeth fell out, but I'm gonna cancel my shows and go to the emergency dentist.
Great.
Yeah.
And they're back in.
And they're back
it looks
in.
so good.
And the suck machine's back open. The neon light outside my apartment. Okay.
You know what?
We're swallowing loads.
You should have been doing more without the teeth in.
Well, unfortunately, because it's a bridge, there's only one missing tooth, and they shaved down the other two, so it's real monster meth vibes.
Oh.
And, yeah.
I thought it was gonna be like cool hockey player vibes.
No,
It's not.
It's not. It's like
It's like it clown.
Yeah.
you want to fucking party and play? I'm doing that on stage right now, and it works every time. I'm like, oh my god, even straight people know what party and play is.
I don't think
Really?
they do.
Yeah.
Do you know what party and play
I think
means?
that's context with
Context,
your face and
yeah.
stuff.
Oh,
yeah.
maybe.
Because
Yeah.
they definitely don't.
Well, my uncle's also
What's
gay, and he works.
Party and play is like
is
do
like you
drugs
smoke
and
meth
fuck.
and fuck each other.
It's
Okay.
meth.
I think it's specifically meth. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
My uncle works in recovery, and which is like LOL, but he's also a gay man, and he always said like, Dylan, like whatever you do as a gay person, do not smoke meth because then you'll get fucked for like 20 hours, and then you'll have to wear a diaper the next day. And he was like, and that's what I see all the time. And I was like, oh, I don't want to smoke meth.
But I do want to wear that diaper.
He did. He's an amazing gay man in the sense that he lives in Fort Lauderdale and had a heart attack because he did too much cocaine at the club, and he wouldn't let the paramedics take his shirt off until they got outside.
Wait, why?
Because he didn't like his body.
That's so wild.
Yeah.
No, stop it.
Also, he's also
Just
my
the
dad's
scissors.
twin. So it's like so funny to see your dad as gay.
Do you ever suspect that your dad might be gay too?
No, he was like
Wait, identical twin?
fraternal, but no one can tell them apart. Like,
Okay.
we can,
Wow.
obviously, but like no, my dad is very Massachusetts small town guys used to think he was my Uncle Mark, and he used to like beat them up.
Malcolm Mark?
Malcolm Mark's gay, and my dad's
Who's
Brian.
Malcolm Mark?
Uncle Mark.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you know what he was saying?
Yeah.
Okay, I love that about you. He's a great
Yeah.
listener.
My dad like would beat guys up and be like, "I'm not fucking gay." Well, what happened? You got a gay son.
Wow.
I'm sorry. I sucked you. I thought I sucked your dick.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to do it again.
Mark. It's Mark.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Gay Mark, and what's your dad's name?
Brian.
Brian, and
Yeah.
straight Brian.
Meth is such a weird. I wonder why meth is so strong in the gay community.
Because it makes you like really horny.
I think it's because it's a dancing drug, and you can keep going.
But like Molly, like can't you just do it for a little bit? But
But
guys,
can
you
you
don't
get-
want to fuck.
Can
You don't
get hard
like,
on Molly?
Not really.
I can't.
I mean, I
Yes.
don't remember at this point, but I do
Yeah.
remember when I was early in sobriety, a guy on Molly fucked me for a while, and he was hard, but he couldn't come.
Yeah.
Is this the content you're looking for?
And you're like, I love you.
I was like, I've come, so you
So-
did great, kiddo.
Yeah, get out of here.
Yeah.
He just starts feeling your hair.
It
Yeah,
is
he's,
weird
like,
being
sweaty.
like not drinking or whatever, and then like when people are like if Grindr especially, sometimes guys will come over and you're like, "Are you a little drunk?" And you're like, "I don't want to do
It's
it if
the
you're drunk," because you're like,
worst.
"I'm not drunk," and so now it's like,
Yeah.
They're like, hey, you're like, ooh.
It's weird.
Yeah, you make me feel like a predator.
Sure. And they're just like not as intuitive or in the room. They're like the room over basically.
Well, I also wasn't in my body for 10 years. You know what I mean? Like drinking. So it's like if you're
Totally.
there, it's like,
Yes.
could you be in the room? Could you be in the suck shack for a second?
Could you check into the Suck Shack on Facebook?
Yeah. Oh,
The
God.
Suck Shack. Wow.
Wow. I guess we only have one question left. Well, wait, do you
have any questions for us?
Oh, yeah, that's our question.
Have you guys seen each other's penises?
I've
No.
seen his imprint because this is his profile.
Oh,
I lost a bunch of weight and I got in a studio apartment, so I was just kind of having a lot of sex this last year.
great.
But I just had sex with a bisexual man that actually changed my life, and I no longer want to have bad sex anymore. Or just suck guys off because it was such intense chemistry.
I just
Yeah.
had really good sex 2 nights ago.
Yeah, 2 nights ago, same. I was like, I almost
Wait.
canceled my show because it was happening.
Was it a blank profile?
Listen, I undo the stones, okay? I'm trying to see what's underneath them. I like it.
My guy?
Yeah.
Oh, is that what we're trying?
Yeah.
Oh, it was from Grindr. He was just supposed to come over and eat my ass, and then chemistry blossomed from there. And I do not have that much anal sex. Like I was
Same.
like 2 years I went without getting fucked. Like I became more of a side, and I like oral sex a lot, so I was good. But he wound up fucking me, and he was so like present and so connected, and I came all over the place.
I literally hadn't had that in so long that
Yeah.
I was like,
He has a
oh my
very
God.
different story.
What's
But it
yours?
was incredible. I'm not saying on the podcast. You know,
What?
but I gave him my full first and last name. Here's how I know if I like somebody if they go, what do you do? And I go, stand-up comedy.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Like,
I would. Yeah.
I was like, no, stand up.
Well, I have a great magical ending to my story.
Yeah.
So we were getting clothed. He was like, "What are you in town for?" I said, "I'm doing shows at Cap City." He goes, "Oh, we love comedy." He brought his husband to see me do my show that night.
God. That's so
Wow.
nice.
Isn't that beautiful?
Did you talk about it
Uh-huh.
on
On
stage?
stage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how'd it go?
I said, "Do you know why I love being gay?" I was like, I met a guy on Grindr who ate my ass to the point of it getting soggy wet, and he brought his husband to come see me perform tonight.
That is so sweet.
And people like clapped and stuff.
That is. I feel like that. I get asked like, "Oh wait, so like, what are you guys gonna be open like by straight people?" And I'm like, "Yeah, like, is that gonna be okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's fine." Like,
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell him all about it. He's gonna love it.
Listen, to the 4 straight people listening, open relationships are coming your way. Like, I guarantee it.
But you know they're going to ruin them.
Yeah, of course.
What do you mean they're gonna ruin them?
Here's the thing. I really think that the only people who are meant to have really open relationships are men with men.
Yeah, lesbians really
I
don't
see your
do
logic.
it.
It's not. I would love it if they could handle it, but like I thought the straight men were maybe a little bit more involved. A lot of them are still like. I also realized this, and women are always like, he doesn't care that I'm bisexual and sleep with women. I'm like, that's because he doesn't think lesbian sex is real sad.
Yeah.
He's like, he actually disrespects you so much that he's like,
He's
go
like,
fuck
they
the
can
girls
do whatever they want.
to you. They'll
if
never
a guy
get you.
touches you,
Yeah.
I'll fucking
It's crazy.
kill you both.
Yeah. It's crazy. So I'm like, you guys are still so sick in your gender stuff that you can't even begin to have an open relationship. You guys like own each other. It's sick.
Well, it's just wild because they still cheat.
Yeah. Well, that's
Yeah.
cheating
if
is loving.
only they
sometimes.
could do the mental gymnastics to be open instead of break each other's hearts by cheating on each other.
Yeah, but
That's
remember when you
where-
were in
I
the
think that
closet?
there's-
It was so you're like, yeah, it's hard, but you're like, this is my life.
Yeah.
That's how straight people are with cheating. They're like, this is just what you do,
Oof.
and they don't know they're in the closet, but they
That's
are.
bad karma.
It is. I was gonna say I have the opposite thing happen sometimes, which is like I've been hooking up in Austin like it's New York City, and it is not. It is Austin,
Oh,
Texas.
and you've run into some people?
At shows where I'm like at shows and they don't know I do stand up, and then I'm like, hello.
The owner of the Suck Shack is
yeah,
here.
yeah, which is so
I
embarrassing.
just work
when
at
you're
the
like,
Suck Sack. I'm not the owner. Of
Yeah,
the Suck
honey, I just pay the rent at Suck Shack, okay? It's my studio.
At least a booth.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like that. And so then they're like, what are you doing here? And you're like, or they make eye contact with you and you're like, on the show. Yeah.
Because you don't talk to them afterwards.
No, talk to them.
Oh, okay.
If they approach me, because, you know.
Yeah, because
Sometimes I hook up with the bisexual boys.
that's great.
Yeah.
They need good head too.
Yeah, they do.
I just think guys are so passionate about giving head, and girls, I don't see as many girls being super into it like I see guys being into it.
Yeah, because it's like
Is that
guys who
true?
are,
Do girls love sucking dick?
Some?
no, but guys love eating pussy, right?
Yeah.
It's the same thing, just
Do
gay.
they?
Yeah.
See,
Well-
I thought a bunch of guys didn't go down on girls.
That's
'cause
what I
it-
hear. I hear that complaint a lot.
Yeah.
Well, those are the gay guys that were still dating girls.
No.
Well, it's like the guys that want to make sure that the girls come, and then they might feel a little bit insecure. So if you get good at eating pussy and you do it first, you don't have to worry.
Yeah. You,
And
you
then
put in.
it makes the sex more fun because you're not in your head about it. The
Yeah.
guys that don't go down are doing it because they're probably grossed out by it, and they're not having good sex to begin with. So it's like,
yeah.
you know.
I think that all girls should. I don't think that like gay guys sucking your boyfriend's dick should be gay or cheating, and I think it should just be like how it goes.
Gay guys sucking your boy. I agree.
Especially-
I think they should outsource it.
Yeah, 100%. I'll
If
do
they
it.
don't like it, let me do it.
Yeah,
This is the thing, and I wish
I don't
could-
want to date him. I don't want your man.
No!
Honey, I just want that. No.
I've been wanting to talk about this on stage. I'm like, download Grindr.
Yeah.
Put straight, but looking
do
for
this.
head. I swear to God,
What-
you will get a million guys trying to suck your dick.
Yeah.
What about I had a buddy who had an argument with his girlfriend because he doesn't think going to the massage parlor is cheating.
Is he
It's
getting
not.
jerked off?
Yeah.
That's not cheating.
You're
It's a
saying
service.
penis massages? Like,
A jerk off? You think jerking off is cheating?
I don't think anything's cheating. But I could see where a straight girl would be like, yeah, okay, so could she go to a guy and have him rub her pussy
No,
until
no,
it
no, no.
explodes?
No, but
Then
she'd
it's cheating.
She'd fall in love with him. This is Jake. He's my new boyfriend.
When gay guys are misogynist before they're like gay is so funny to me.
It's my whole stand-up set. Yeah, I would just feel like I was raised. All my friends have been women my entire life, so I'm always just like, you guys really fucked me up, and now I'm coming for you on stage.
That's great. That's all you have to say.
Yeah, yeah. And then we have one final question, which is we don't have a lot of gay men on the question.
Yeah, it does-
So
it
it's
does
always
become-
awkward when it is a gay man.
Oh.
Because the question is, if you were a gay man,
Would you rather have sex with me
Or
or
Dylan.
Dylan?
He's off the table?
yeah. Well,
Yes.
I guess. Do you want to be a side, Jimmy? Because I only top and he only bottoms.
And then he's
Oh.
a side.
Yeah.
I don't know what a side means.
It's just oral.
Everything but
Oh,
anal.
okay.
It's like, wait, you've heard it described as like if like you're at Thanksgiving and the turkey is anal, you're into the side dishes.
Okay.
Oh, I thought it was because you were laying side by side, like kind of jerking off.
I like mac and
I like
cheese.
my Thanksgiving thing better.
I like that so much better.
Because it's like everything but.
Connie, give me the mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
That's
Give
what
me
I
the
want.
stuffing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think couldn't we have an awkward threesome?
Me and Colton can't do that.
Yeah.
What if you guys are both
By the way,
behind
can I say
glory
this?
hole walls?
On two different sides of the room.
I'm sandwiched between two boards. My dick's through one
I
hole.
don't
My
like
butt's
getting my dick sucked. Oh wait, I guess yeah.
no, your
that's-
butt. Your
yeah.
dick would be my butt.
Oh.
Do I just
Oh
spell
my
this out?
god, that would be so
By the way, no
funny.
one's feelings get hurt.
That'd be so
We're
funny.
almost like equal at this point.
If we're on two different sides, I'd still know it was you. I'd be like, Dylan,
Colton,
stop pushing him.
We're doing the podcast.
You're pushing it too much. I'm controlling the motion.
Yeah.
Well, you're a suck monster.
Funniest person in Austin, best throat in Austin. Okay. Yeah, I do. I've turned into like someone who really enjoys sucking dick. I think I was just watching a lot of dick sucking porn, and it's like, and then I was like, all of a sudden, like, I guess I really love sucking dick.
I will say I do get excited because I love oral so much, both ends, when I encounter a top who loves to suck dick.
Yeah.
Because often he'll come over to blow me, but then he'll like eat my ass too, and I'm like, this is wonderful.
Yeah, I
Like-
get nervous with the ass eating with Grindr.
As you should.
Yeah, which I thought
I
you
would-
would do. I'm like, I have to like, you have to be like
No.
borderline dating me for me to eat your ass.
Oh, yeah.
And I've
Yeah.
never been in a relationship.
Do you eat ass?
And he gets his ass eaten.
Once.
We're
Okay,
not an
him,
ass
for
eater.
sure. Once.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, it was, yeah, not good.
Were you raped by a butthole? What happened?
No, I just didn't like it.
Okay.
I didn't. But
He's
he was
not-
also, he was the top. And I was like, you should be eating, like, what are we?
Yeah.
I was
That's
like,
a
what are
mind
we
fuck.
doing?
Yeah.
I don't.
You're
yeah.
betraying
Yeah.
roles left and right.
I was like, what are we getting you ready for?
I also think in the gay community, you just have to be like, what gifts did God give you? You know what I mean? Like, and like, it's like, God did not give me a great body or a good ass. So what do I do have? A good dick.
Nice.
So I was like, so let's use that where it's appropriate.
That's
Although I am going to get a fat ass by the end of the year.
Do you not
What
have
are
a
you
fat
doing?
ass?
No.
How are you
Okay.
doing it?
TikTok.
Brazilian butt lift.
Yeah, I wish. Take all the fat from the rest of my body and just put it in my ass. No, I want to get like a really good, we don't have to do this. But
Do you guys work out together?
I was just about to suggest that he could.
let me tell you something. We've gone to the gym together, and I'm like literally busting my ass at the gym. I'm like,
He's
almost
on the
out of breath.
Stairmaster.
I love the Stairmaster.
I can do it for 30 minutes, and I'm incredible at it. But then I look over at Colton. He's like stretching, texting on his phone for 45 minutes. I'm like, okay. He's like
Really?
It's all. This is
And
all
you have this body?
No, it's glamour.
He keeps on saying that. He goes, he can't even do a pull up. I go, yes, I can. I can do it. My trainer, I was gaining weight, so he said like, don't do a lot of stuff. He's like, yeah,
You're trying to get more massive?
yeah. I was gaining weight, so I was trying to gain 10 pounds.
Oh,
so you're supposed to lift very
yeah,
heavy
you're not
in short
do cardio,
stints.
yeah.
In very short stints. So
Nice.
that's what I was doing.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for doing the podcast. This is
Yeah.
so much fun.
Thanks for having me.
Do you
Yeah.
have anything you want
A
to
plug?
say or
Oh,
plug, or-
And go see him on tour. He's incredible.
See me on tour, ZachNoeTowers.com for tickets. And then I also have a SiriusXM show with Netflix called After Hours
Oh my God.
with Zach Noe Towers. It's me and a comedian talking about their sex life. And they've just started releasing them on like Apple and Spotify or wherever you get your podcast. So After Hours
awesome.
with Zach Noe Towers.
The clips are very funny.
Thanks.
I love them. I
Thanks.
also like how they're
SiriusXM is the
edited.
coolest
They're
thing you
very
could
good.
do.
What?
Having a Sirius XM show is the coolest thing you could do.
I feel like no one our age has SiriusXM.
I deleted mine when Michelle Collins left.
Okay.
And Nikki Glazer's show went off. So I was like, oh, what am I going to do here? But hey, maybe there's something to re-download it for.
Well, I'm on the Jeff Lewis show all the time.
I love that little monster.
He's a monster.
I think I actually would finally get the body I wanted if Jeff Lewis was in the gym being like, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, for
Lose
sure.
the weight peg.
You little piss pig.
You little piss pig? All
Sex
right.
Shack piss pig.
Well, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Follow all of our stuff, rate and review, please, and
We love
check
you.
us out. Yeah, love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Peace.